1.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one. What is wrong with me? I can't do anything. Ugh. We're here. We're here with Terra Nullius, and we're professional.
Oh my God.
Hello, this is episode 19, guys.
Hey, we're adults that don't know what we're doing.
Still.
Wait, in game or out of game?
I mean,
same. Yeah.
We're legal at the age of majority in Alabama now. Yay. We can buy cigarettes in Alabama.
Perfect.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay.
I've been able to do that for a whole year in California, but you know.
I don't even know in Idaho because I don't.
Guys, don't smoke. It's bad for you. Anyway, that's been your PSA for today. So we're here with some Terra Nullius, and Jordan will be with us shortly.
His character was smoking, but that was his corpse.
Boo.
What is wrong with you? That's horrible.
Seriously.
That's horrible.
It's true.
Especially after that
yes,
touching episode we
but-
just had.
Right.
Wow. So on that note, we're here, and yeah, so we get the Terra Nullius opening like normal, and we return back to the current timeline in the current location instead of being in Dreamland in the afterlife, transitionary afterlife, something or other, whatever that was. And we're back. We're back with the real world, and the chaos is happening. Ogres are attacking.
We're attacking.
Yeah, snakes were betraying, and yeah, it's just a fun time. Calvitus were dying. Yeah,
We killed Calvitus. We
killed
did
Calvitus, yeah. And maybe doomed Darius in the process. Yeah, who knows?
Not.
But yeah, so I think we pick up right in the camp, right after the murder of Calvitus Neximus. And
Is it murder though?
no, not really. It's just kind of
It's an execution.
it was an execution. Yeah, it was a
There you
war. But yeah, it was capital punishment. That's what it was. But then I think we basically get a shot of the camp. It's just in disarray. Soldiers are walking around, picking up their friends' bodies and trying to like put them in a pile next to the beach. People are trying to move the ogre bodies with little luck. Yeah, just trying to generally do some cleanup. And then we see Navarro, and Ari, make their way back to camp because they were heading back first. And see them walk in. Navarro goes to just kind of give people orders and things. And then Raya will be back eventually after she finishes chopping off Calvitus's head. But yeah, I mean, Ari, we're picking up with you first. What do you do? You're looking at the chaos of the camp. What would be Ari's next move?
Go to my tent and sleep.
Mm-hmm. You just done.
I look at the chaos and I just go, nope.
Nope.
And
Yeah, I don't want to deal with this right now.
Oh, and I'm really angry right now,
Yeah,
so I just go to my tent and just
Pout.
stew in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, so we just see Ari go in her tent. And then yeah, we see Navarro going around talking to people, trying to get a lay of like what exactly happened, those sorts of things. And then we see Raya come back. So what did you do? Did you just leave the body out there? Did you bring back the head? Like what?
I was gonna say, like, would I have any clue, like, what a typical, like, burial ritual would be for anyone?
For like Darius's people?
Yeah.
You could certainly make a religion check
Okay.
for that. Go ahead and
No.
try that. Yeah, you are not aware of the Dwarven tribes in Moldova's burial rituals, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so in that case, if I don't know that, I kind of, in my head, I'm like, he's kind of like a Viking, right?
You've definitely grossly stereotyped dwarves, but yeah.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it seems like a thing that would happen in this world, but...
Yeah, so, after I do the little bit of chopping, I'm gonna try and like fasten a very crude raft together.
Oh, okay. That seems like a bit of a job. So this is just Raya doing this herself?
Yep.
Okay, make a survival check. Yeah, make a survival check for me.
Because you're so respectful of the dead.
Oh, wow. Raya is inspired.
Wow.
Yeah, so apparently you've done this before. I don't know.
Maybe made rafts before? I don't know.
I mean, Raya, like, tell us why in the world you're so good at this.
Let's see. Rafts.
Did you like make them to like when you like snuck off with Sabu like on like romantic
on the Nile River? You made rafts and went down the Nile. Yeah, perfect.
So I'm really good at fastening together rafts.
So maybe we see like a quick flashback, like, and if this was actually a TV show, it would be like kind of drawn out. But like this is like Raya and Sabu, and they're like making a raft together and then like going down the Nile, and then I think there's like a point, right, where like Sabu has to like protect you, Raya, from like a crocodile that's trying to like come at you guys, and it's like this whole scene, right, like that we see in the TV show version of this, and then we just see Raya quietly building the raft. Yeah. Oh. So do you just like push it out into the ocean then? I mean, that's not, the tide's gonna like bring it back.
Yeah, so I make the raft, and could I tell that the tide is just gonna push it back, or
I'll make a nature check, I guess. How much does Raya know about the ocean? Yeah, I mean, you know what's gonna happen.
I would know. So how far are we from like kind of like the little river thing?
You're still several hours away from it. Yeah,
pretty far away.
Yeah. You can just like keep him on the raft on the land for now, and then just like come back at some point.
Yeah, so I like put him on the raft, and I kind of cover his body with leaves and stuff that's around,
like branches. Yeah,
Ferns. To kind of protect it a little.
Sure.
And as a ritual, I cast gentle repose, so his body doesn't decompose.
He's talking to somebody. Okay.
Sorry. My mouse, so it's a fun story. My mouse just started going crazy and just like going all around. So I'm borrowing my dad's keyboard because it's like a wireless keyboard from his computer, because I spilled stuff on my keyboard and it doesn't work. And apparently the mouse and the keyboard are one unit that are plugged in at the same. So Chase got on the computer out there and started like trying to do something. And my mouse is just going all over the place. I was so confused.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I was like, this is the end. I don't know what's happening. But yeah. So, Chase just.
Hi, Seth.
Hi, Chase.
He just wanted to grab my phone. I don't.
Okay.
Okay. He had to specify that he's not prank calling someone, so that makes me very confident as to what he's doing with it.
I'm
sorry.
not prank calling anyone.
Yeah, we're going. Yeah, sorry about those interludes.
During this commercial break,
Yeah. Well, this was the Sabu flashback was still running, so it's fine.
There we go.
We were just in the middle of filler. It's okay.
Right, exactly. But yeah, so you what do you do? What was happening?
I put him on the raft and I cast a gentle repose.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's the part I missed. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then I guess I head back to camp.
Cool. Yeah, so Raya, you head back to camp and you see all the chaos and stuff, right? And I think I think Damien comes up to you. So the priest dude, for everyone's recollection. He comes up to you and he has like a frown on his face. And he has a pouch, like kind of like a satchel, like over his shoulder. And he walks up to you, and he's frowning, and he looks up at you and he says, Raya, what do you know about that shaman that was with the ogres? I heard something about you had met with the ogres at some point.
He tried to kill us.
Hmm.
That's about all I
Lovely.
really know. Would Toity have told us everything that Ohtli had said about him?
Probably, I imagine so. Well,
let's see.
He just mentioned that like he's kind of like running the camp right now, basically.
Yeah,
I would have mentioned
because the mother is indisposed.
Yes. His name was Teachel, something like that, and he was enemies with the ogres that we were friends with, who helped build the protection around camp.
Yeah, he nods, and he says, "Well, I was up on the palisade during the battle, and I noticed him as he was dying. When Lucian blasted him with his magic, he was fiddling with this." And he like holds up the satchel. There's an orb inside. Do you know anything about?
Oh no! No!
I start backing away.
Caleb, I hate you right now.
Oh my god.
Is he like touching the orb?
No.
right
So
now?
he just has it in a satchel in his hands.
Oh no! Oh no!
Like he has it strung over his back.
We're all gonna die.
Oh my god.
He's like, is this it? Like I assumed it was some sort of magical artifact. You didn't get to use it though. Just was wondering if you knew anything about it.
Put that down.
What do you mean?
Put it down.
Is it
Don't touch
dangerous?
Yes.
And you see like the glimmer in his eyes, like you saw before. Like he's like his academic interest, his peak. He's like, ooh, how dangerous. He starts like slowly like taking it off.
Will drive you crazy.
Yeah, and he like sets it down.
We need to get this somewhere safe. I don't know how to do this.
Bottom of the ocean.
Or someone else can stumble upon it years later.
Yeah, so he's like looking at you curiously. He's like, "You don't have to tell me about this, Raya. What is this?"
I don't know if it's exactly what I'm thinking of, or if it's another one. Do I hear voices in my head?
Well, that's the thing, right? Right? I think like maybe you're like expecting that, right? Like as soon as you like he said there's an orb, like immediately you're just like on edge, right? But like yeah, you don't hear anything.
And then I like start thinking about it, and there's no
Yeah.
voice in my
You
head.
don't hear any
Is
voices.
there like nature that's dying around it?
No, you don't see any like I think you maybe even like look around and you see like next to like on a branch you see like a little squirrel, right? Like and it seems perfectly fine.
Seems
fine.
Seem, the DM's favorite word.
Okay.
See also try. You can certainly attempt.
Yeah, so I turn to Damien and I just say, I don't think this is the same orb that I'm familiar with, but
Well, that's a bummer. You were so excited about it.
you know, excited is probably not the correct word.
Oh, right. Dangerous. I understand.
Yeah.
Well, again, you're gonna have to fill me in here. What's the connection here? Why would this ogre
I don't
have
know
this?
I don't know if there is one. I don't know what this orb is. I just know what
Well,
the
how about we open it
other
and find
orb
out?
is.
Oh
I don't think that's a good idea.
And he's like literally like leaning down, like kind of like undoing the clasp on the satchel.
I kind of like go forward and I like slap his hand and I go, no.
Raya, listen, is it really
Not
that
until
dangerous?
Yes.
All right.
Not until tomorrow I can prepare different spells to figure out what's going on.
You don't have detect magic right now?
No, I can prepare detect magic. I can prepare speak with dead and talk to the shaman and see what he was doing with this.
Isn't detect magic a ritual?
Yeah, but you still have to have it
Still have to
prepared.
prepare it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
clerics
doesn't
have
take
it
us-
different. I can
yeah.
prepare. I have all
Alright.
these spells that are available that I just prepare every day.
I thought that was just wizard for some reason.
So
Yeah, so I think he kind of like looks at it again. He's like, "Well, you're probably gonna have to take the satchel. I'm gonna be tempted too much."
where am I gonna put this?
Oh my gosh.
Put it in a Darius's tent.
Bury it in Darius's tent.
There you go.
Yeah, that's. So I guess I take the satchel and kind of like hold it like this away from me.
Yeah. And
And
he's like
walk-
shaking his head. He's like, "You're going to have to let me in on all of this once you prepare your spells tomorrow."
I don't want Lord Navarro to know about this at all.
We'll figure it out tomorrow. And
All right.
yeah, I guess I go. I'm assuming we have a shovel somewhere around
Yeah.
here.
Mhm.
And I think I go out towards the beach more because you can
Okay. Maybe
tell less, like,
around
in the
where Calvinus
sand.
died.
Yeah, where he died, if it's like kind of sandy,
Mm-hmm.
I can bury it there and then you can't really tell that the sand was disturbed as much as if it was dirt.
Yeah.
And it's a little easier to do.
Yeah. Do you want to make a survival check to just kind of like hide the fact that you're
Oh,
you're doing
jeez.
this?
Not really, but oh,
Oh, there
Wow,
you go.
what is
Wow,
up
you're
with
rolling
you?
so well today.
Except for the
I'm
one
not
thing you
really
should
in
be good at,
touch
the
with
religion check.
nature right now. I'm not proficient.
I know,
in
yeah.
More survival.
Yeah.
So. And religion is intelligence based, and I'm a wisdom based
Yeah.
creature.
Wisdom.
Survival.
You rolled two
Wisdom.
19s in a row.
I am so wise. I'm not very smart, but I'm wise. Okay, so I go bury that in the sand and hope that nobody knows where it is until I reveal it tomorrow.
Well, I have detect magic as a ritual. We could have done that too, but whatever.
Well, I mean, you're
well,
gone.
you're not here.
I know. I'm just saying you may have known that.
And we just lost our DM.
Yeah. Also, I don't want to do anything until I can do speak with dead with him.
Yeah, I mean,
oh, that
Ask
makes
him
it.
some questions.
My dad was out there moving the mouse again. He knew what he was doing too. I had to grab the mouse and
Well,
bring it back in here.
wait, isn't the guy that died? Didn't he get like exploded? Kind of.
Who?
the shaman who
shaman?
died.
The shaman.
He
Didn't he-
got iced.
Oh, was ice that killed him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I thought the ice
So,
was first, and then
he'll
they...
be fine.
Okay.
We can just have like a little torch around his lips to defrost them so he can speak.
I mean, he's quickly thawing.
Right.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, we're in the middle of summer here, so
Yeah. Well,
Obviously,
I mean,
he
technically
thought
it's
enough-
November, but yeah.
Obviously, he
Oh,
thought enough
really?
to take the
Yeah.
satchel off.
well, but no, if
But
we're
it's
in
also,
Brazil
you're in the
though,
tropics. Yeah.
but if we're in Brazil, it's actually genuinely summertime there in November. So
Right. I mean, yeah, we're basically smack down on the equator, so those definitions don't have a lot of meaning. It's always kind of hot.
yeah,
It's just either a dry heat or a wet heat. That's the main difference. But yeah, so Sarai, you go bury that.
Very
Very
well.
Yeah, very well. Nobody knows that you even left and did this, let alone where it's buried. And no one will come across it for sure, unless they're really good at finding things.
like me. No, I'm just kidding.
But okay, yeah, I think as Raya, as you finish like the last shovel full, we see you kind of like wipe the sweat off your brow and look down at it, like just like this orb, oh my gosh, and then we fade away from that scene and Toity and Miggy are traipsing through the jungle towards the ogre camp. It's not very far away from where you guys are, but it's a bit of a distance.
As we're going, right when I think we're about 10 minutes away from where they are, I start casting comprehend languages.
So you start casting it as soon as you leave, then, because it's about 10 minutes away.
Okay, so I start casting comprehend languages as a ritual as soon as we leave.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So basically, about the time you would get in sight of the camp, you finish your casting, and then go ahead and make a perception test for me. Okay. Cool.
Not roll well.
Yeah. So you reach the ogre camp. So Miggy is like apprehensively, like looking ahead. He has his hand on his rapier. And I think he probably has a crossbow out at this point.
I probably have my hand on my rapier as well. Actually, no, I probably have my hand on my rod of rulership.
Let me actually check what. I think Miggy has a crossbow, but I need to check this.
Oh wait, just kidding, guys. I can do my staff
he does
meeting
not have
on
a
Monday. Just kidding.
Oh,
You can do what?
My staff meeting on Monday. Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
Miggy probably still has a crossbow on him though. But yeah, so he's very nervous. And you guys are starting to get pretty close. And yeah, Toity, you're just not terribly perceptive. And so I think what happens is you get in front of the ogre encampment, right? You round the corner on the game trail that would let
Well, actually, it makes sense I'm not very perceptive because I'm casting a ritual spell. I'm probably trying to get this ready for the time when I show up.
And I think it's about the time that you stop casting the ritual, right? And then silence ensues because you're not casting it anymore. You maybe stop, and around the bend is the ogre camp. It's right there, and you listen. You don't hear anything. It's eerily silent.
As soon as I noticed that, I was I just whispered. I just mutter under my breath and just run the rest of the way.
Okay, so you round the corner.
Run the rest of the way, having my rapier out. I'm gonna say.
As soon as you pull out your rapier, Miggy's pulling out his rapier too. So he's running right behind you. You guys round the corner, and you see the encampment. It looks normal. The only thing you see the a campfire in the center. There's a boar, spitted on the center, very similar to how we saw in Darius's dream the other day. You see this boar, and it's just kind of sitting there. It's kind of burnt, on the bottom, they haven't been turning it for a little while. But other than that, it looks normal and peaceful. There's not the tents aren't really mussed or anything.
But I don't see any ogres.
You don't see any ogres, not right away, no.
Not right away. Other DM favorite word.
Not right away.
I turned to Miggy and go, just something's up.
Mm-hmm.
And
you're such idiots for going there by yourselves.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but at the same time,
great. I love it.
Toity wouldn't have stayed.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna die. Miggy and Toity are gonna die.
I think I'm going. Is this worth it? This might be worth it. I think I'm going to pull a small bead out of my pocket.
Okay.
And slowly, I'm gonna turn to Ricky and say, "Stay close."
He nods.
And I'm going to slowly start walking to the center of the campus, looking around, seeing if I notice anything.
Okay, you want to make a stealth check?
Why does naturally stealthy not give me a advantage on stealth?
Miggy should make one too.
Oh, you're so stealthy. Miggy is not.
Miggy is not.
Friggin' Miggy.
Yeah, he got about 20 less than you.
I taught Miggy his self.
Yeah.
You're and you're light-footed and whatnot, and then he's just
so for context,
so what it is, I think, is Miggy's shaking. His hand is shaking. He's I think he's like muttering to himself, and I think he does like the the genuflex sort of a thing.
To just give some context, I'm pulling out that bead. Is me preparing an action.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you see this situation. But I guess the rest of you probably can't see.
I can see it.
I can see it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Making sure. Oh, I guess it's just illuminated all the way. Okay. Yep. Yeah. So you see the tent. You can feel free to move yourself forward.
Like I said, I just slowly start moving like to the center of the camp, essentially.
Yeah.
With Miggy very close by.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not leaving a 5 foot. He's always within 5 feet.
I mean, he's making sure of that. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say I walk to the center of the camp, still holding the bead, and I'm just looking around for any signs.
Yeah. I think what you see is when you look into this tent right here.
Mm-hmm.
You see an ogre sleeping.
And an ogre I recognize.
Yes, it's Ohtli. It takes you a little bit. It takes you like just a half a moment to recognize him because he's like faced away from you. But yeah, you're pretty sure it's Ohtli.
As I see him, I just kind of sigh. I let out a sigh of like, just like, okay, it's Ohtli at least.
And then you start looking around at the other tents and maybe like looking a little bit, and yeah, you see like other ogres that are like, it seems like they're also sleeping.
Okay, but all of them I recognize as the ones. That
I mean, these seem like the ones. Yeah.
Okay, so I kind of take this bead. I'm like, I look at it, and it's just like I'm keeping hold of this in my hand. Maybe I'm just like being a little more sneaky with it. So I'm gonna slowly. Actually, I'm going to try something. I'm gonna turn to Miggy.
That's one of my favorite player terms right there. I'm gonna try something.
I'm gonna turn to Miggy. I'm like, you think you can be quiet for 10 minutes?
I can try.
I'm going to try and cast Tiny Hut as a ritual instead.
Okay.
Just because I want to be sure nothing happens when this happens.
I mean, yeah, I think as soon as you start casting it, you hear Ohtli like, and he like turns over. He says, "Toity."
Okay. Then I say, okay, I'm gonna put it in my pocket. I'll take out my other thing, cast tongues on my. Actually, no, I'm gonna.
Cast it on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out the. What is it? The small clay model. I'm gonna come up to him and just put my hand on him and cast tongues on him. And as soon as I'm done, I'm gonna turn and say, "What happened?"
What do you mean? What happened?
It's day. It's because it's the middle of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the middle of the day.
It's the middle of the day. Why are you sleeping?
How late is it?
What time is it? I have.
I don't know, like noon.
It's
like
noon.
midday.
It's midday.
And his voice seems like hoarse. He coughs a little bit. I'm sorry. I guess we're late. And he starts to like get up and like grab some like supplies that he has in his tent, as if he's going to go
Ohtli,
like help with the wall.
I'm just like, Ohtli, I'm going to highly suggest you wait here for now. What remind me, what was the his rival's name? I cannot remember off the top of my head.
The shaman?
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. I don't remember.
Teyacle. I don't know.
Teyacle.
Teyacle. There we go. I was like, I know I'm saying something wrong.
You obviously remember your friend Teyacle.
What? Yes, where is he? Is he here? He's come to, what? Beg for his life?
He attacked our camp. Wife?
Life.
Oh, life. Okay, I heard wife.
I heard wife too.
I heard wife, yeah.
Life is what I meant.
He and his troops, I don't know who, I don't recognize them from when we saw each other, but They attacked our camp.
That's not right.
It's not.
He-
That's why I asked what happened. Because you're here sitting here in the middle
How
of the
did
day
I-
asleep.
How did they get here? How did they sneak
can
up
I-
on you?
Can I tell that something's affecting him pretty easily?
He seems really sleepy, like weirdly drowsy.
What? That's why I asked what's the last thing you remember?
I remember waking up this morning. We were making breakfast. One of us had caught a boar. It's too bad that they can't eat it now.
Well, how come? Just because
Well,
it's
it's burnt.
burnt? Just making sure.
Yeah, he like looks at it. He's like, yes.
Okay, just making sure because
Opposed to they're all dead.
no, I was like just making sure because it's very late in the day. I mean, like something happened to us. Like
Yeah, I mean, this is very odd. Like all of everything that's happening right now. I mean, yeah, you see. I mean, again, like you see the other ogres like sleeping as well, but none of them have woken up. So.
so that you just remember making breakfast and all of a sudden you're all asleep.
I don't remember much.
Something is wrong. I have a feeling that your friend Tiako may have cast a spell over you guys to make sure you weren't there to help us when they attacked.
That must be what happened. I'm sorry, my friend.
We
Were there
did
many casualties?
there was mainly just the soldiers, like the troops.
say,
Yeah,
it was
just
a
soldiers,
couple.
basically. Yeah, but
Ju-
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
like
just soldiers, no big deal.
I
I
know,
would
no,
say-
it's like
I
there
think it was
wasn't
like 12 or
anything here.
something deaths, something like that.
There were about a dozen or so.
Wow. That is most of your force, is it not?
There are some new people here now. That's the reason why I said you might want to stay here. Miggy and I think, need to go back and explain what happened, because we have obviously we just told them that we've befriended some of the natives, and all of a sudden some of the natives come attacking us. That doesn't look very good for you. And if you show up, I can't guarantee your safety.
I understand.
Go ahead, keep going.
I'll stay here then. Would you like to? No, but that's silly. I was
What?
just going to ask if you wanted some boar, but it's burned.
Some of it might still be salvageable. Half of it, at least. And I kind of laughed to myself. It's because it doesn't look like just the bottom half's burnt, right?
Yeah, just like the bottom half. Yeah.
Okay. It's like half of it, at least, is still salvageable.
Yeah, he kind of nods to himself, and he says, "I seem to be remembering something.
Do tell.
We met a friend,
A friend?
a traveler, who was in the jungles. One of the hunters found him before." And he like trails off as if he's like doesn't know what he's talking about, and he looks back at you and he shakes his head. "I would offer you some boar, but I think it's burned."
Ohtli, you were just saying something about finding a traveler in the forest?
What?
Something is definitely wrong. You just went off on a little bit of a trail about seeing someone in the forest, and then you repeated yourself.
I'm sure it's fine. Please, sit for a moment. Let me clear my head.
Okay. I'm gonna, as he's sitting there, as he sound kind of doing like clearing his head, I want to cast detect magic
Okay. Yeah.
on him. I'm not even gonna bother wasting his ritual. This is like I need to figure out before this dispels. Do I?
Right. Sure. So yes, you cast detect magic, and you detect enchantment magic on Ohtli. And I
Okay.
think Ohtli's eyes widen as you like cast the spell, and he says, "What did you do?"
It's don't worry. I'm just trying to figure out what whoever did this did to you. Seems they put you under some sort of enchantment.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't. Here, rest. Try and clear your mind. Try and see if you can remember what you were saying about a traveler in the forest.
All right. And he like, I think he doesn't. He's not like sitting down. He just kind of like starts like pacing a little bit, like kind of like rubbing his head. Yeah. I mean, if he takes a moment, like, are you doing anything in the meantime, or?
I'm just I don't know if there's much else I can do. I might go around and like look at the other ogres just to see if something looks like something happened. Just see if I can figure out what happened, pretty much.
Okay, yeah. So you just like go all across to like this ogre over here.
Just all whatever around the camp. Sure.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, you check like the first one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Make a medicine check.
I'm gonna have to add a +1 to this. 16.
He's dead. Roll initiative.
What?
He's dead.
The ogre is
Roll
dead.
initiative.
Roll initiative.
Give me a second. I'm trying to write down a note. Ah!
I knew it. Should have rolled an insight check.
Oh man.
What I say?
Well, here we go.
Okay, well, that's a 24 technically.
Oops.
I don't know. It's probably not good that you're going. Well, I guess it was just you and Ohtli, or if it is Ohtli, or maybe it is Ohtli, and he's just been evil. Maybe he's just been evil this whole time. I don't know. Oh, Miggy's gonna die. Oh
No, he's not gonna die. Oh no!
All right, Toity.
No.
What do you do? So you're right here. You've just checked the ogre. He's dead. What would you do in that moment of like horrific realization?
I would turn back to Ohtli. What do I see?
Yeah, so you see Ohtli right behind Miggy, basically about to like crush his head. Like,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna cast command as a 2nd level spell.
Okay.
Wait, do we have the 6th level?
I was gonna say-
Oh, do we have those yet?
No.
No,
Frick.
you do not. Yeah,
Which means I also don't have Dispel Magic.
Yep.
Frick. I do have 1 3rd level spell slot still though, and Liamon's Tiny Hut. So I'm going
Cast
to run.
Tiny Hut. Hide.
That's the reason I had that out. So I'm gonna run up to him, run up to Miggy, cast Liamon's Tiny Hut, and him and I are now currently safe. From
Okay. Would you can you post that in chat?
yeah, sure.
Curious
Yeah,
about
what
that.
does that do? Like, that seems like such a trump card.
Protects us for 8 hours.
For 8 hours.
So we are good. If I have to sit here and wait for you
All
guys
other
to show up,
creatures and
I can't.
objects are barred from passing through it. Interesting.
What the heck? So you can legit just take like a long rest in here now?
Yes, I can. There's a reason I have this spell.
Wow.
But you can't because it hasn't been 24 hours since your last long rest.
Yeah, but I mean, I can still
You can
I can
still
wait
like be
here.
protected in here.
Yeah.
I could sit here and wait for 8 hours if that's how long it takes you guys to figure out where the frick did Toity and Miggy go.
I mean, I'm sleeping.
So there's literally nothing else. This just happens. That's so interesting.
Yeah, Jordan's here now.
It's
Hey, Jordan.
Jordan, you
Wait,
gave
wait,
it an
wait.
interesting
Wait.
time.
Hate to break it to you, but casting time is 1 minute.
Oh, frick.
I
didn't realize that.
Oh,
So,
I was wondering about that. I was like, come on, there has to
I
be a
was gonna
catch
say, there
here.
has
Like,
to be something.
Okay, then that wouldn't be what I do. Okay, I would, in that case, cast...
And yay, Jordan.
Hi, Jordan.
Where
Toity
is
and Miggy are gonna die.
Yeah, I
Great.
know. I've been
Don't
watching on the
sit!
stream.
Oh, have
Oh,
you?
you have
Tiny Hut
been.
would have worked. Tiny Hut would have been so great if you didn't have to wait a minute.
Frick. Where is it? I know exactly what I want to cast, but I did accidentally remove a spell. Oh. I accidentally took off what's it called? The one that makes them run away. I accidentally removed it from my spell slot.
Dissonant Whispers?
Dissonant Whispers, yes.
Oh, there you go.
I'm just gonna click it. I need to figure. I think I messed up my spells when I thought I had something.
Yeah.
When I did the other things, so I need to fix that. Give me a second. I need to reopen. Dang it! Friggin' 1 minute casting time.
Well, guys, think of it this way. Now we don't have to worry about befriending the ogres. There's no moral conflict.
Jordan,
Kill 'em all.
shut your mouth. Okay, I'm gonna cast.
Jordan is well into his next character's psyche.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at a I just want him to run away. I'm not gonna waste a second level spell slot. I'm just gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at first level.
Okay, do it.
And I think I'm going to be. Oh frick! I don't know how many Bardic Inspiration die I had left.
You gave 2 to me, I think, last
Yeah,
session.
that sounds
Okay,
right.
so I have 2 left then.
I have a feeling Raya and Jordan's new character are going to be acquaintances.
Guys, give me a second. My doorbell just rang, and I don't know who I'm expecting.
Okay. Let's see. Is there a?
With that being,
There's a save on this, right?
Yeah.
yeah, it's a DC 14, I think. I think it's
Wisdom?
whatever his DC. Wisdom,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, he
Yes!
He fails.
So he takes 11 psychic damage. And then what?
Oh,
He has to
praise
run or
the
something?
lamb.
He has to use his reaction to run away as far as
his full movement, to run away.
Okay.
Run away, little ogre.
He failed the save, Seth. He failed.
Good. Guys trying to sell me solar energy when it's dark out.
That's a bad tactic.
Okay,
Sir, nobody has bought my stuff all day. Will you please humor me?
Okay, now I need to. Oh, he has to run away from me, but I guess he would
Right.
have to run that way.
Yeah, and he can't get out from the tents the other way, so this is the easiest way for him to run.
And would I get an attack of opportunity on him?
You would not. Miggy would, though.
Miggy would.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's
Does
see how
Mickey
that
have a
works.
weapon? To
He
attack
does. He has a
with?
rapier. He hit.
Oh man!
Look at him doing a whole 3
Only
damage.
Yeah, so
falls
Mickey
are dead.
just reaction, just like stabs him.
And as a bonus action, I want to turn. No, I still have movement left.
Yeah.
So so to do that, I'm standing right here. I'm going to turn to Mickey as a bonus action, say run and then book it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I can do. So yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And I'm going to use my movement to run away. Here's my next question. Can we essentially just run away from Ohtli and he can't catch us?
Possibly. We'll play out the next couple turns and we'll see. What
Okay.
happens here.
Can he? So is that because I was asking because is that his movement speed or did he get stopped?
I mean, so full movement is just like one movement, right? Or like his entire double move. I'm assuming just one move, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to gauge this a little bit.
Yeah, so he moved 30 feet. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wait, what's my speed? Is it
I
also
think you're
30?
30, yeah.
I'm at 25.
Oh.
Yeah, I was about to say you're little. You have little legs.
In a chase, you will lose to Ohtli. He has very long legs.
Oh,
wait, he has a speed of 40 feet, actually.
Oh, we're gonna die.
So he moved there.
I'm gonna
Come
die,
on,
guys.
Toity.
Yeah, you will not be able to outrun Ohtli.
So I think
Ohtli 1v1. Come on.
Well, would they be able to get away for just 1 minute, long enough for him to be able to cast Tiny Hut?
Possibly. I mean,
That's
there
what
could
I'm
be a roll
wondering.
and stuff, but I mean, for now, move your speed, right? Like move however you want to
Okay.
move.
I'm gonna turn him, say run, and pull
Mhm.
out, run, but stay close, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mickey is not gonna second guess that, and he's gonna run.
Smart man.
I need to spell magic.
And
I
then,
haven't.
so Ohtli can do things on his turn now, right? Or
Yeah.
Is he still like frightened, or is it with just that one reaction? He just moves 30 feet away from you.
Whatever the
That's it.
spell says.
Yeah, there's no description on there, so.
I heard you guys.
Oh, right. Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's just it.
So I heard you guys found another orb.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that right now. There's 2 things in this that are currently.
There's so much going on right now.
I was only gone for an hour, guys. Less than an hour, and just.
It's
Yeah, it
fine.
just says-
I'm gonna give you a Viking funeral.
Yeah, it just says if able, it moves as far away as its speed allows. Creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground.
Yeah. Okay, so he spends his full movement. Actually, wait, he's gonna go. Actually, no. So he's gonna. This is what he's gonna do. He's gonna do this. He's gonna move 40 feet and then huck some javelins at you. All right, so he's gonna huck one javelin at each of you.
You keep saying huck, and it makes me think of Goofy.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So
Oh wow.
total miss on Toity. Sorry, I should have specified who was attacking first, but that was Toity. And wow.
Oh my gosh.
2 crit fails in a row. Good job, Ohtli. Good job, making me proud.
Wow.
So
Can we just say like he accidentally stabs himself in the toe for like 1 hit point?
I think
Just, like,
so. I
one
think
hit
what we
point.
see is right. He's stumbling. He's like really drowsy. He's like, and yeah, just hucking these javelins and just failing.
I imagine he tries to throw 2 at once and just kind of drops them.
Oh no, I'm throwing 2 javelins at once, and I stab myself in the stomach.
He's running and he's trying to throw the javelins, but he actually trips and falls forward on them. And
Yeah, you should say, seriously, with that much, you should say that he falls. Like, I think that's fair.
Please, I'm gonna need this much help. I am 20. I don't have.
And you were dumb and decided to go find these ogres with only
By yourself.
Hey,
He has
hold on.
Mickey.
Hold on. Trust the benevolent DM, 1. 2, you 2 went off by yourselves and got ambushed.
I was not
Yeah,
expecting
but,
this.
okay.
I mean,
But
that was
me
planned.
and Ari
Did happen.
versus Toity and Miggy, I'm pretty sure one is a much more dangerous crew.
You're not
For
wrong.
sure.
Well, I would be more
high
dangerous.
five, Raya.
I'd be more dangerous if I had my spells. But since we determined that I used a lot
Well,
of my
someone should have thought of that.
So,
Exactly.
Toity, suddenly from your right,
Oh, God.
you feel like this, like it's almost as if. So it's like if you were hit by a tidal wave, but like in your mind.
Oh, no.
Make a DC 15 intelligence saving throw for me.
I'm so screwed.
And he's not even posting the spell yet.
Oh.
You know it's bad.
Oh, it's so DC 15 intelligence?
Yeah. Miggy totally succeeded,
Oh, no.
but
That's
Toity failed.
I thought that was
No.
Toity. I was like, yes. Well, at least Captain Poncio's smart.
I mean, that's the thing is, if Miggy gets hit by any of these things, he's gonna die.
I
So-
know.
That's why I wanted to cast Tiny Hut. I didn't know the casting time was 1 minute. I knew I should have cast it right then and there.
Is it the Mind Flare?
So you
Oh,
take
no.
22 psychic damage.
I'm dead.
You're literally down.
I don't know how many hit points I had, but I didn't have myself at full, so I was like, okay, I'll put myself around 22. Sounds right.
Oh, so you were exactly at 22? Oh no.
Well, luckily Raya's got those diamonds.
Mm-hmm. So you
Unless
go.
you-
not dead. You're
Unless
just
you
down.
want me to put me above that somewhere.
I'll let you be at 28. That's
Like
honestly what I was thinking.
I'll let you be at 28.
I'm at 6 hit points.
Yeah.
Benevolent DM.
But you are stunned for 1 minute.
I'm
Oh,
dead.
no.
I don't think the extra 6 hit points are gonna help me, guys.
I don't think so either.
So when you're stunned, you're incapacitated. You can't move or speak. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against you have advantage.
Yeah.
So
Captain Mickey, get out of there.
I was about to say, it might have been better if you were just down so then Ohtli wouldn't attack you again.
I think you still would. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Let's see here.
At this point, I'm like, okay, Toity needs.
So now Toity's gonna get captured, and we're gonna have to save his butt. Like, this is just great. This is awesome.
I found some valuable information at least.
Yeah, it won't do you any good if you're dead.
Raya has diamonds for revivifying. Anyway, so how do I die?
I mean, so suddenly, right? There's this tidal wave that slams against your brain, and you just like you stop, and suddenly it's just like you can't think, you can't speak. It's like sleep paralysis. Like you just suddenly it's like, oh, what is happening? Yeah, and so it is your turn, Toity.
But I can't do anything.
But you can't do anything because you are stunned for 1 minute. Here, let me actually add that to the.
That's a whole 10 rounds.
Yep, that's the reason I'm like, okay, I can't do anything. I've accepted my fate.
Oh, Caleb.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent job on finding that, my friend. I thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, this is something out of game.
Sort of.
Kind of. So let's see here.
Can I say, like, with my last little bit of not paralysis, it's not just like.
Oh yeah, of course. You want to make a persuasion test for me?
I feel like it
Does Miggy need to be persuaded?
I think he does. I think you
really?
need to. Yeah.
He's not that brave.
Miggy,
I'm using my
character development then.
I'm just gonna use my inspiration because just to make sure he gets out of here and says what happened. I didn't need it, but still. I'm not gonna need my inspiration here in a second.
Mm-hmm.
You are for death saves.
Backstory.
I can reroll that once.
Boy.
Yeah. So it would be Miguel's turn next. But instead,
Would be?
it is a newcomer's turn.
Oh God, who is that?
I know who that is.
Oh, it's the wizard guy. Right?
Not quite. Not quite.
No.
No? Who is that?
So Jordan, what would you want to do?
I would like.
Oh!
So what do we see, right? What do we see? We see you like in these bushes, right? Like over here. I actually think you're probably over here. We see you like hiding in the bushes, like stealth, right? What do we see? What do we see you look like? What are you doing? What is your gauge on the situation?
Okay.
I'm so glad George's here. George's always here to save me.
Yep.
Okay. Like, I almost want.
I already planned this.
There's so many things that I could do to just wreck this guy's day.
Oh, please do them.
Do it! Kill Ohtli!
Oh,
I'm really sad I didn't get to talk to him, but that's okay. This is
I have a
awesome.
feeling we'll still run into ogres.
Probably.
You can
I know, wouldn't that just
yell
be sad
Valkyries
if I
at them.
took ogres as my favorite enemy and
then
we
you
just killed
murdered
all of them?
What do you think snake people?
Because we haven't interacted
Yeah,
with any snake
we
people.
thought it
except,
made the
like,
only one. That was the only one that made
two.
narrative sense. Yeah, was the
Like,
ogres.
yeah.
I'm going to run forward with my sword.
You have a sword?
I do have a sword.
Yeah, what does your sword look like? Is it like a katana?
So I have two katanas,
Nice.
and they're both on my side.
Mm-hmm.
And the top katana has on the very bottom. There's like a green gem with a
Oh, that looks so cool.
There's like a green gem with a little leaf kind of trinket hanging off the bottom, and on the one beneath it, there's something similar except it's red and it has fire.
Nice. Cool. Yeah. So you just like run forward. You ninja run, right, with your arms like out like this, right? Up to,
my gosh.
up to
Like
Ohtli.
with like down at my sword, and then like as he gets down, he goes and he slice, and I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
multi-attack.
Do it.
Yeah!
Our tank is back.
Whoop whoop!
Wang. So that's one.
That is definitely a hit. Do you have 2 attacks?
I do.
So if you want to, we can just assume, like we do with Ari, that the 2 rolls on there will always be your 2 attacks.
So, well, actually, what I've started doing is I've started actually doing 2 attacks now with my multi-attack, just because if I use short swords, then it's different.
Right.
And I might also do like separate rolls just because.
Oh, so you have a short sword. So you probably have actually has like a wakizashi then. It's like the shorter version of a katana.
Yes. And my reasoning is because I might not use because I can use something else with my second multi-attack.
Sure.
So.
You good? Yeah. So go ahead and roll that damage. You definitely hit.
Sweet.
Nice.
Nice.
Ogre slice.
So he runs up and he slices right up into his belly, and then he's going to short sword again. And he's just using the one hand with this.
Well, it's stabbing, not
Definitely
slicing, right?
Yes. Well, I mean, so technically he has a wakizashi, so it is slashing in his case, but yes, normal short swords would be stabbing.
Yeah.
So you might want to actually change on, just because of the stylistics, you might want to change the type of damage it does to slashing instead of piercing.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
I'll even change the name of them here.
Yeah.
Should I go and roll that damage too?
Yes.
All right, and as a bonus action,
well, you have bonus actions.
I do have bonus actions. I'm going to use Fury of Blows.
Oh,
Nice.
And I'm going to martial arts the crap out of this guy.
Yeah, do it.
Wait, what the heck are you?
A monk.
He's Batman.
With swords?
Monks are. You can do that. You can
I'm
have
a
be a monk.
freaking ninja monk.
Yeah, he's a ninja.
Okay, because I was gonna say monks usually are horrible with weapons.
Oh no.
Oh,
You get
No.
you get monk weapons.
yeah. You can
Oh.
use simple weapons and short swords.
I thought monks were better when they didn't have any weapons at all.
Not necessarily.
Maybe I'm thinking of 3.5.
Yes,
I
I think
just-
you are.
My monk personally, I just liked using unarmed strikes, so that's why I did those. So
Which I need to add unarmed strike to my thing.
Yes.
Unarmed. Oh, that's a proficiency. How do I just... Oh, well, it's the same.
You might be able to search it.
Well, I did, but... Well, it's the same. It's the same damage as the short sword.
It should be in the compendium.
Well, I don't see unarmed strike in the
It's
compendium.
yeah, it just gives you
It's
a
just
proficiency in
proficiency.
the simple weapon of unarmed strike. Is
Oh,
what it
interesting.
says.
But
You might just have to add it in
the same.
manually.
I'll add it in manually, but for now I'm just going to roll another 2 short swords.
Okay.
Because
They're the same.
it's damage, which is why I use the short sword, and
So you could do 4 short sword attacks?
I could do.
That's
Well, I
crazy.
mean, I could do 2 short sword attacks and then 2 unarmed strikes, but it's
Yeah.
the same damage,
Right. Okay, got it.
and I have to spend a key point to do that. So that's 1.
Got it.
And 2.
Neither hit.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And then after I say that, I turn the head slightly back and say, what's his name? Poncio?
Miggy. It's Miguel.
Pepe Miguel Poncio.
Yeah. So
So if you're going to do
I've got-
Captain something, it would be Captain Poncio.
yeah. I'm trying to think I'm still trying to perfect the voice. So
So it's always how it works.
Captain Poncio, take him. Take the halfling, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Take the halfling and get back to camp. This one's mine.
Okay, yeah, I mean, Miguel, looks at you like, what? Who are you? But I mean, Seth also persuaded him very well, so I think he just grabs Toity and runs.
Does he need to make a strength check to see if he can even pick up Toity?
I mean, Toity weighs 30 pounds, right? He's very light. I think it's probably safe to say that he can.
Let's not let him fail.
I'll be fine.
So I mean, yeah, I think
Look, here's the thing. if I need to, I can easily outrun this guy.
No, I was saying let's not give Miguel a reason to fail.
Oh yeah.
Don't make him roll, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, he drops Toity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I think he just runs off the map with Toity, and they just leave.
No, Ohtli!
Yeah.
No.
So it is Ohtli's turn. And now we're gonna see Akashi face off with Ohtli. All right, road builder.
I do like the introduction, I must say.
I know, that was good.
I don't like that Ohtli's about to die.
I'm kind of indifferent.
In the distance, and like a little corner, like kind of in like cloud dreamland, you just see Raya doing whatever she's doing, and she just like, for some reason, smiles a little.
All right, you get punted. Make a DC 15 strength saving throw.
Oh no.
All right.
You take 26 bludgeoning damage.
Now give me 1 sec. I want to make sure about.
That's a pretty good roll on his part.
Crap.
Hunt.
Plus 10 plus your dex plus your wisdom. So my armor class is actually a little higher. You still hit, but it's actually a little higher than I put. There we go.
Oh, you have 18. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Dang.
Yeah, so you take 26 bludgeoning damage.
Hey, buddy, 18.
I need to roll a what?
A DC 15 strength saving throw.
Come on.
Nice.
There you go. All right. You're pushed 10 feet is what happens. So basically, we do this right where Ohtli like lines up a kick, kicks you in the face basically, and you do that awesome ninja slide where you just like have your swords out like this and just go slide.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dust kicks up. But yeah, that is Ohtli's turn. So it's Toy's turn. He has 8 turns left before he's stops being stunned.
Caleb, what did you just send me?
It's from Chase.
Oh, I was like,
I'm
what?
assuming. I haven't opened it.
Wait, what? I didn't
Don't
send you
worry about
anything.
Don't
So
worry about it.
Akashi. Or actually wait, no, sorry, there's another thing. Forget about. I need to actually add this to the turn order so I don't forget.
Apparently Chase is just Snapchatting all your friends now.
Okay, sounds good. Oh yeah, he took my phone. That's what he did.
What'd you expect?
Yeah, it's fair.
You don't have a lock on your phone?
I do. He knows the path. I mean, I trust Chase isn't gonna do anything that I like. I don't care if he actually Snapchats people. He's not gonna be weird about it.
See, I don't trust my friends that much. Because my friends are weird.
I don't even have a password on mine. Nobody cares about my phone. Although, did I show you what my background is, guys?
I need to print that out.
Akashi, could you make a perception check for me?
Yes, I can.
Oh no.
You're perceptive, or else you're. You sound like introduce a character, and he's dead.
Nope.
All right. Make a DC 15 intelligence saving throw, please.
No!
Oh no! What the heck?
Jordan, you should have run.
You said intelligence save?
Yeah.
And...
Nice.
Yeah, so you succeed. Oh, hey, Toity. Make another save. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, you still have it. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Does it get to make it twice then? Or is it just once?
No, just once. There's only been one turn. Yeah, since.
Well, but I had to roll initially, then I had to turn earlier.
At the end of each of your turns. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, technically, there's two saves.
That would have been my last.
That would have been the first turn you got it. Yeah.
And so now one more.
Yeah, one more. Yeah. Nope.
Look, I'm giving you all these opportunities, Toity.
Yep.
I appreciate that. It's just not helping.
Okay, cool. So, Akashi, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm not gonna stay and get killed. So.
You're just gonna run. Do we have this situation where you realize that you're outclassed and you're just like right behind you?
Well, the whole point was to get.
You're gonna start outrunning them, basically.
The point was to distract him long enough to get them out. So I'm gonna hope that this is enough. I mean, I do have another option, but I really would rather not do that right now. So I am going.
I would rather Ohtli not die too.
I mean, that's.
But does Akashi care about that? Is that how you pronounce your character's name, by the way?
Yes, Akashi.
Akashi. Okay.
Although I think he lets people call him Kosh.
Kosh. Cool.
Can we call him Kosh?
You Westerners can call me Kosh.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Dang it, I was about to say something like that.
Okay. I'm going to
another when the Raya Akashi Sabu love triangle starts, that's gonna be the song.
What?
Oh my god.
What are you talking?
I don't know. I was trying to find some, like, in terms of Terra Nullius the musical, like that would be the song. Oh my gosh, and it would have to be that situation where. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So yeah, do you run?
So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to throw. See, I'm caught between caltrops or ball bearings.
Okay.
Should I throw ball bearings and try to make them trip up on those? Caltrops.
Ball bearings.
Ball bearings.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with ball bearings. So I'm gonna take some ball bearings, and I'm going to throw them out in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to use Step of the Wind.
Ooh. Please tell us what that is and what it looks like.
Actually, hold on. Let me make sure I actually need to use Step of the Wind. Okay, yes. So I can spend 1 key point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action. So I've done 1 action. Then I'm going to run my speed, and then I'm going to use Step of the Wind to run another 100 feet. So
oh, man.
Wait, how many feet of movement do you have?
I'm going to run 150 feet away.
Passing Toity and Miggy.
Seriously? Like,
What?
you definitely passed Toity and Miggy.
I know.
Wait,
You just run
what?
circles
I'm
around.
so confused. How do you have so much speed and movement?
I have 50 movement speed.
And so the Step of the Wind lets him do another double move, so...
Let Step of the Wind, as a bonus action, I can dash and disengage.
I'm so confused. How do you
Oh,
have
so wait a
50
second.
feet
So
of
does it just say
You can
dash
only
and
move
I'm
disengage?
sorry. To take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action. Oh, and my jump distance is doubled.
So wait a second. Then you can only do 2
That's
of
only
those.
do 100?
You can only do
that's
1 of
only
those.
100 then.
I can disengage or I can dash. So I can dash as a bonus action, and then I still have my movement.
Oh, right. So
Right, so
you're
that's
going to
100.
take an attack of opportunity and run 150 feet.
How am I
saying?
going to take an attack of opportunity?
He's not in range.
Oh,
so-
right. Yeah, you're right.
So I don't need to disengage.
Yeah, you're fair. Yeah, you're right.
But it'd still only be 100 feet of movement, though. It's not 150.
No, because I'm taking the dash action as a bonus action.
Right, so that's
Right.
50.
So it's
It's another
50.
50. And then you do your
Your
regular
dash
movement,
is
which
only twice is only another.
Oh,
Yeah.
but what you're saying... Oh, I see. No. I see what you're saying. You're using your full move action, and then... you have to... No,
You have
then
to
you
use
can
an
use...
action to throw the ball
you can-
bearings.
You do, yeah, you use your action to fill up the ball bearings, though.
I
Your
use my
dash action is still only
Yeah, you can only move 100
Okay.
feet.
plus your movement.
Okay, so is my
You can
okay.
only move 100 feet. Gosh, get over it.
is if I use dash,
Mhm.
is it
It's another amount of your movement. So you move another 50 feet. Yeah, you don't move double.
Okay.
The dash action is what you do to move the extra that you would usually do if you did nothing else in our turn.
Okay, so I'm going to move 100 feet away.
Still ridiculous, yeah.
Still passing Miggy and Toity.
Yes.
I mean, really though.
I mean, that's not even my best trick. Like, this guy's really awesome.
Yeah, I mean, so I think, so this is the thing, right? Like, if you're just planning on running, and Miggy's just gonna carry Toity, then...
Do you, like, swipe me from Miggy?
Yeah,
I think what he does is he catches up to them, but he doesn't, like, let them know. I think he, like...
It's running in the shadows.
Yeah, and what time of day is it? Is it, like, dark? Or
It's
midday,
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, like any sort of like shadows or anything,
you're through like the foliage and stuff is probably what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're keeping your eye on us so we don't get killed.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's just. I think we don't even need to make a roll or anything here. You guys just get back to camp.
Yeah.
You run. Yeah. You run away.
I can't believe Toity got out of that. Holy cow.
I can't believe it either.
It was pretty bad there for a second. Yeah. But yeah, I think what we see is we see Akashi dash away, and then we stay with Ohtli, and we just see Ohtli like just stop and blankly just stare ahead, and his arm just go limp, and he just like stops moving, and then we see someone step out of the shadows.
Oh, surprise.
And so they look like this. I mean, this is, you guys don't know what they look like, but this is what the audience sees. They look like this, except they also have a beard of snakes.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Ew.
So it's this whole thing where like, and it kind of looks like weirdly like tentacles coming out of their face, but they're actually snakes. They're kind of like sticking out weirdly. But yeah, this person just kind of like steps around and just like goes up to Ohtli and looks at him and says, "Well, it looks like my gamble didn't pay off then." And I think he just snaps his fingers, and Ohtli just falls backwards. No! With the big cloud of dust.
Get wrecked, Ohtli.
And yeah, I think the guy like steps up to him, like takes out a knife, and just like slits his throat.
No, Ohtli. No.
Darius would be very sad too. If he wasn't dead.
Great. So now I have favored enemies for ogres, and I don't even get to really do it.
There's still probably plenty of ogres.
Yeah. I mean, this is the thing, right? Like, I had this person here, and they had plans, and they had things they wanted to do, and you guys just ran. So the guy was like, "Well, this is useless to me now. This tool. All right." So it's your fault, guys. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
All your
I'm
fault.
just kidding. So I mean,
I couldn't do anything.
yeah.
Neither did I.
Yeah. I think on that note, let's go ahead and take our first break. And we'll come back and find out what else is happening in this craziness when we return. Terra Nullius, stick around.